Alright everybody, welcome back to 2064 Read-Only Memories. That's right, it's been a while because last week I decided I was going to play mostly Red Embrace and Fallout, and a little bit of Medieval, but mostly Fallout. So, let's just jump back into this insanity. A short recap. Turing broke into our house one night to let us know that his creator Hayden had been kidnapped. So we went on a little investigation together and we found out that Hayden had been murdered. So now we're still trying to collect clues, you know, to find out why Hayden was murdered, because, you know, as far as everyone knows, he was a really great guy. He was really nice. He was extremely creative, a genius. You know, he'd been in Turing, so yeah. Oh yeah, and we helped this guy with his rap. Alright, I'm just gonna go and bye. He's like, I need help with my raps, and I was like, okay. A small panel in the wall belches out many loose stray wires. Maybe they're for powering the surgery equipment. The thick, slightly opaque window makes it hard to see the finer details of the operating room, but you can still make out the basics: tables, stretchers, complex-looking surgical equipment, and supply cabinets. Add screen. A colossal mess of tangled wires sprawls on the floor. Oh, there's a fucking... Sorry, I was just kind of surprised that there's an actual like person sitting here like for intake.
Nope.
Whoa! Yup. I'm gonna...
Nope, I don't know you. You got someone willing to vouch for you? If not, get out of my shop.
Charlie Nova said I should come talk to you.
Charlie? Yeah, I remember him. That TV guy runs his mouth a lot.
Oh yeah.
Paid good enough.
He never shuts up.
Alright then, what can I do for you?
We have something important to ask you.
You are Nanya, correct?
Sure, if that's what you want to call me. If your credit's clear, you can call me whatever you want.
Nonya.
Enough foreplay. What can I do for you?
I love the really gruff characters in this, because they always say something weird like that. They're like the best.
A fresh install, custom firmware, maybe an upgrade? I can pretty much do it all. But most people come in here for VR implants. Turns out brain surgery is expensive, yeah?
Yeah, I mean, it's the brain. You could die very easily. Just saying. We're here on a different kind of business.
We're in a bad situation. Local news articles are being mysteriously altered after they've been posted to the mesh, even while the originals are still online. Charlie Novas are being manipulated as well, and he pointed us in your direction. It didn't start happening until after he had his implant upgraded.
Do you know anything about that? Have you had issues with the human revolution? What kind of parts, Charlie? Do you know anything about that?
What are you, cops?
No.
No, worse. You're journalists.
Kind of.
Get the hell out of my shop! I have a business to run. I don't have time to answer shit about shit that don't got shit to do with me.
It does if the cops
You found the door
knocking.
before? Find it again.
Alright, I'm calling my
And
friend.
tell Charlie he can get someone else to do him a rush job when he's back on stims and needs a workaround. He ain't welcome around here anymore.
Whoops.
Give us a moment, please. I don't know about you, but I'm getting tired of being given the runaround by these meatbags. We could just find some bribe or blackmail to get what we want from this Nanya. But I think it's time to take matters into our own hands.
Like murder?
I have an idea. Keep him occupied for a few minutes.
How should I do that?
Just do what you normally do and ask questions. Nothing about the blog post, though. We don't want to set him off. Just keep him talking. It'll only take a minute.
Alright, Turing. I can do that.
Are you gonna get going, or am I gonna have to call someone to make you get going?
Listen. Listen, we don't think you had anything to do with manipulating Charlie's stories.
I didn't.
We were just hoping to get some more background information on the kind of implant he has so we can follow other leads.
Shit. Fine, whatever. I'll tell you what you want, within reason.
That's fine.
Doctor-patient confidentiality and all that. Just promise me it'll get you the hell out of my shop a little sooner.
Dude,
Deal.
promises. All the promises. Go.
Sorry for this.
Turing.
Our circumstances have gotten serious.
Just
We're
elbowing
following
Turing.
anything we can all the way to the end.
There's no way to hack a VR implant like Charlie's. I mean, you can definitely install hostile firmware on one, but you can't just load whatever program you want without the user's knowledge. Any changes to the loaded firmware will trigger some really obvious visual indicators to let you know something's being changed, and those are put in on the hardware level.
Okay.
I've never heard of anyone being able to circumvent them. The only person who could have loaded hostile firmware on there is me. And don't try and go there.
Dude,
I
we're
get
not-
paid too
we're
much
not
to risk my
accusing you, bro.
reputation over changing a few blog posts.
What about using the mesh to mess with the implant? Is there some way to change the input remotely?
No, the implant itself doesn't have any kind of wireless connection. You have to use a headset with an induction coil for I/O. Wireless just doesn't have the bandwidth for it. You might be able to try infecting a ROM with some virus that screws with the I/O, but you only use a connection to a ROM for AR HUDs. They can't handle full simulation. You'd need a full rig and a hardline connection to the net to do that. So, I'd give it a big maybe. If that's actually how it all happened, they probably would have found whatever infected his ROM way before you showed up here to bother me.
Could it have just been faulty parts? Not to be too blunt about it, but this field of expertise is a little disreputable. Maybe your supplier sent you an implant with something fishy preloaded.
Damn it. Look, I get it. I'm working out of an old auto garage on the bad side of town. But I'm a fully licensed cyber surgery tech. This entire business is legitimate.
That's good to know.
It isn't illegal to install custom parts or firmware in any current generation implants. It just breaks the warranty.
That would suck. You go and get some like custom shit installed on your freaking cybernetics, and then like there's like some glitch in the matrix and you can't get it fixed because you voided your warranty by installing custom parts. It's like fuck.
My business keeps a low profile,
You'd have
so
to
we
go
don't
back
run
to this
into
guy.
bogus patent infringement lawsuits from Flower Cybernetics or whatever shell company they decide to come after you with. All of my parts are sourced direct from the original manufacturer, completely above board. So if they're bad, they were built bad by the factory. Now, is that all? I have appointments to keep.
Thanks for your time.
Yeah, whatever.
He's just like, fuck you. And I'm like, I'm sorry, dude. I had to ask. Alright, how we go?
You may not know this, but I have a finely tuned sense of electromagnetic fields. All ROMs do. We need to be able to maintain optimal contact with the mesh, catalog and use various wireless transmissions, and avoid areas with dangerously high interference. Your stock off-the-shelf
I
ROM
hope
has
that
very
means,
little
you know,
command over
you're
the
not gonna get like
frequencies
some
available
virus
to be scanned.
from touching the mesh too much.
But I'm starting to realize how very little of me is stock or off the shelf after the changes Hayden made. That means when the humidity is low, the air fairly sings for me, amongst other things.
I'm not getting your point.
Meaning, in layman's terms, I could read his monitor over his shoulder while being across the room.
Oh, nice. You can read monitors without actually seeing them?
Well, some. I doubt I could have handled an LCD monitor. They require extra parts I just don't have. And the fidelity is a bit low. Anyways, Nanya looked up his client records on Charlie, and I got some of the names of his other customers off of the spreadsheet. One in particular stands out, Shotaro Otsuka.
What's the relevance?
Mr. Otsuka is a moderately prominent tech blogger, respected, perhaps a bit vitriolic. He catches my attention though because historically he has been very critical of parallax in his posts. Recently though, the tone has been increasingly moderate, and now he's almost effusive in his praise. His fans are accusing him of shilling for the company, but many of his earliest posts show some of the same manipulations that we saw from Augmented Eye and Nova's blog.
He's got his little cheeky blushy things. Oh, sorry. I'm very yawny this morning.
Now it's like he's being ghost-written entirely.
Lead the way then.
I've marked the location of Shotaro Otsuka's apartment on your map.
Sweet.
After you.
Alright. There's like a rando just standing outside with purple hair. I'm sad that I killed my plant. I should have taken better care of it. I'm sure that you're supposed to go check on it all the time, but I didn't.
This is the building. Mr. Otsuka must do well for himself, considering the neighborhood.
I like his spider door.
Not the priciest section of Neo SF, but nice enough for a self-employed tech blogger.
True that.
Perhaps we should just ring the bell? We both know it won't be that easy, but it's important to maintain some courtesies.
First.
Hey! Didn't I see you earlier at TMI?
Maybe.
Nice to meet you. I'm Sky.
Hi, Sky. That's all you have to say?
My gym's closed this week for the holidays. Gonna see some family tomorrow.
Aw, Sky, you seem so sweet. Are you the murderer? My brain is just like, is it you?
Greetings, guests. I am LJ2, Shotaro Otsuka's Rom.
Hello, LJ.
Shotaro was not expecting any company at this hour, but I will let him know you are here.
Thank you, LJ.
Sorry for the wait. Please hold on for just a moment while I fetch him.
Can we, Sky, can we borrow your umbrella?
That's encouraging.
It's not. He's gonna run.
That was odd. Maybe try the bell again.
Greetings, guests. I am LJ2, Shotaro Otsuka's Rom. Shotaro was not expecting any company at this hour, but I will let him know you are here.
Oh, is he already
Sorry
dead?
for the wait. Please hold on for just a moment while I fetch him.
Again?
What is taking so long?
Once more?
All right, third time's the charm, right? Once more, with feeling.
I just punched the doorbell.
Greetings, guests. I am LJ2, Shotaro Otsuka's Rom. Shotaro was not expecting any company at this hour, but I will let him know you are here.
No, he won't.
Sorry for the wait.
Oh, I bet.
Please hold on for just a moment while
I was really
fetch
appreciative of you, LJ, until just now.
Ah! Why can't this ever be easy?
think a bird just hit
swear
my
I'll
window.
blow out a fuse before we're done.
Don't do that, Turing. You're
Thank
too adorable to
Hayden
die.
for system redundancies. Well, that's that. Let's see if we can find a way into Mr. Otsuka's apartment ourselves.
It's the door to Shitaro's apartment building. All you can see inside is a staircase. A gorgeous picture window with engraving and crown molding. Oh, there's a ladder.
Mr. Otsuka's apartment is on the second floor. The fire escape should give us access to his window.
Well, get it up. Get up there and get on
We
it.
just need something to let us reach it. I'm sure there's some piece of detritus or loose end laying around we could use. Oh, that's how these things always work.
Hey, Sky. They're holding a colorful umbrella. Wish you'd thought ahead like that.
You weren't prepared for the weather, huh? Your ROM looks fancy enough to keep track of that.
About that.
You want my umbrella?
Not for the weather. We need to use the hook handle to reach the fire escape ladder so we can pull it down.
Yeah.
Oh, you live here and lost your keycard, huh? I totally understand. I do that all the time.
Yeah, it's totally what we did. Don't call the cops.
But look, as much as I'd love to give you this umbrella, I'm kinda using it right now. Where I come from, see, we're all about equal trades. It's part of our culture.
Gym culture?
Sorry, but unless you've got anything interesting to exchange for it, I'm gonna hold on to this. Don't want to get wet.
Well, I could always, exchange my fist. The trunk is prickled and rough as far as you can reach. I mean, I could always beat him up, Turing. He doesn't look like he's that tough. What do I got in my items? Ooh, why don't we give these to him? They'd be great for the gym. It all just comes full circle all of a sudden. Boom.
These are pretty cool, but I'm not big into music. I
Well,
like video games more.
you go to
There's
the
no mic on this
gym.
headset.
They'd be great for the gym. What else do we got? I got an electro laser. I got a business card. Do you want my laser?
Whoa! Calm down!
What? We weren't going to shoot you.
Oh. Then you can't have it.
I was like gonna just like trade him. Like, here, take my laser. There's nothing here. Just jump up and get it, lazy.
Hey, is this real?
Yes.
The real Yannick Fairlight?
Yes.
You know him?
We're going to shoot you.
Of course I do! He's one of the most innovative tech minds of the last few generations! Can I please have this? I'll give you the umbrella. Yours to keep if you want.
I think it's a fair trade.
Yeah. There you go.
Thanks! Here you go!
Welcome. I just love that. Don't shoot me. It's like, what? No. it
This is
wasn't-
so exciting! I'm gonna go call him
I
right
thought
now!
you'd want it because you could zap people with it. Now I'm gonna get shot now,
Call him.
because I don't have Fairlight's card.
Maybe that wasn't the best idea.
Ah, it's fine.
Oh well, now we have our tool and a pretty spiffy one at that. Let's go.
I'm gonna get shot by a security guard because I don't have Fairlight's card now. But at least I have an electro laser, so it's fine.
Excellent work.
I'm pretty amazing when it comes to hooking stuff. Up we go. Uh-oh, his window's open. That's not good. The window's unlocked and open.
This window is unlocked. Let's go in.
What's that smell, Turing?
I'm not sure. My olfactory sensors detect chemicals associated with decaying food and something else I can't pin down.
It's a body.
It's unfamiliar to me. That's better.
It's a body.
Let's take a look around.
An old greasy bag of to and fro. A fast food chain the state is famous for. Flies are circling like vultures. Stop, I want to touch the ROM. The ROM just sits there. It appears to be powered down. I think we should leave. A collection of books about writing on writing good. Oh, there's a hole in the back of this chair.
Shotaro must be plugged into the mesh. He hasn't even noticed us.
No, he's dead.
I feel like I could scream without him knowing. Ah! Hi! Mr. Otsuka! Nothing.
Hello, guest. Shotaro has been a bit under the weather recently, so he has not been receiving anyone.
He's dead.
He is trying very hard to keep up with his deadlines, but I will check and see if he has a moment to speak with you.
We just checked, and he seems busy.
Is there anything else I might assist you with? A drink, perhaps?
How long has your owner been ill?
He is.
Actually, let's ask
Shotaro is a diligent man, even in the face of such adversity. If you are a reader of his work, his next significant piece will be going online tomorrow. I will not spoil it for you.
How long has your owner been ill?
Shotaro has been under the weather for some time, but I could not tell you precisely when. He rarely has visitors or goes on outings, so this is only slightly abnormal behavior for him. In fact, you are the first visitor he has had in a while. Several days, in fact. Perhaps you could ask him about it yourself. I will check and see if he has a moment to speak with you.
When was your last diagnostic check?
I run regular self-checks and have noticed no irregularities in either my hardware or software. I appreciate your concern. If you think I am behaving erratically, perhaps you could mention it to Shotaro. He is skilled at maintenance.
You mean that dead guy right there? No, that's okay.
Very well. Let me know if you need anything. I'm always happy to assist.
Yeah, I could have told you he was dead.
Oh no, we're too late.
How long has he been here?
It looks like he's been here for a couple of days, maybe a little longer. That means whoever did this did it before we even found out about all of this. Stabbed in the chest, right through the back of the chair. Looks like it severed his carotid artery. I don't want to make any assumptions, but I can't help but wonder if this was done by the same person who assaulted Zin. His ROM doesn't even think anything is wrong. We need to hurry. If I'm right, everyone we've talked to so far is in more danger than we thought.
Yep.
Someone is following us. We have to find his computer so I can see if I can pull anything relevant off of it. You interrogate his ROM. Maybe you can find out why it's acting so strange.
Shotaro has been a bit under the weather recently. He is trying very hard to...
Yep.
That's okay. We'll wait.
Sorry, I had to cough. I was trying to laugh. It like came out and I was just like, don't cough.
Is there anything else I might assist you with? A drink, perhaps?
Shitaro's dead, LJ2.
shut itself down again. Let's see if we can pull some useful information off of Mr. Otsuka's computer.
Okay.
If we can find it.
Alright, we are going to save this here. Things are getting more intense. There's another dead person just in our wake. Just around. We'll save it here. Yeah, is that a good save spot? Actually, let's just do a new save. Just in case. We are Victor. You're like the buzzing of flies to us. Okay. Alright, so we found another dead body. Or, well, I guess not another dead body. We found a dead body after watching someone be pitched out of a window who was probably also a dead body now. I think she was okay, but maybe not. I don't really remember. All I remember is that she was thrown out of a very high window. So that person was assaulted. This person's dead. That means anyone else we've talked to, just like Turing said, is probably in some sort of danger. I mean, anybody that we've gotten information from. So yeah, next time we will see if we can find any information about the person who is altering the blog posts and who could possibly be murdering or trying to murder all of the people that we have gotten to get information from, because it's getting kind of more intense. Like, Hayden died, and now, like, people are trying to completely stop us by just murdering other people. So that's always fun, right? But yeah. So next time, we'll see what happens. Hopefully we won't get stabbed or shot, because of course I didn't give my gun away, so maybe I can still use it. We'll find out. But yeah, I love you guys very much. Thank you so much for coming in and watching. I hope that you guys are enjoying what you're seeing. I hope that you're enjoying your day, and I love you all very much. Okay, see you next time. Bye!